My name is, our artist name is DJ Jus-Ed. Jus-Ed, no more, no less. They say the definition of a DJ is a frustrated musician. So I started playing percussion training when I was 9, and I stopped when I was 15. But I always creating music in my head and stuff. Started playing with vinyl when I was 10, and vinyl records was a way for me to express myself because I wasn't able to create any more music at that time. So I played other people's music, but I was raised with music, so it's not like I found music or something. It was part of my upbringing. I prefer vinyl, but technology and, the way things are moving, I had to adapt. So I went from across all medias except for laptop. But I try to always keep vinyl in my set because there's people that are interested in the art of spinning vinyl, and so it's quite natural for me to continue that and hopefully inspire or educate some people. Yeah, it's a challenge when I travel to different places because it takes a few minutes to see how much freedom I'm actually gonna have, and I'd say 60 to 70% of the people that show up for like a house music event, they don't know why they're there. And that's when my job is to hopefully give them some type of appreciation through the way that I present the music and stuff. I prefer to win people over and get them to understand that the more commercial stuff that they're familiar with actually has a root or a background or an origination point. And so I'll play, as you'll find out tonight, there's certain things I'll play, either a familiar vocal, but it's just a different presentation in the music. And that usually convinces a lot of people where they go, I like this. What is this? What kind of music is this? Who are you? What's your name? Where are you from? And now I'm like, okay, I'm in there, I'm still learning from starting the label, which it started as a party brand, 2000. And my partner at that time, Vic Money, had decided to get out of the business and retire. And I took over, and then 2001, I converted into a record label. And the collaboration part would be me looking for artists that would complement the style of music that I was making. Because my music it's on the line between techno and house, and it's left field at that. So in order for me to have some success or broaden my fan base, I had to find artists that were making music, not similar, but music that would complement my stuff, because transitioning is important. There's terms that are used from, archaically, like mixing up, mixing down, tempo, crossing genres. And you need music that allows you to cross so that you can keep this story going or conjure certain energies or excitement or levels or moodiness from the dance floor. I've crossed a lot of genres in the 60 years that I've been alive, starting with doo-wop and from the 50s on, and all categories. I have music is music, for me. And yeah, collaboration. Yeah, it's been surprisingly successful because there was no calculation other than I need team players, you know, I need people that are in my category or start this category. I was tired of the music that was being produced and made and played at all the parties. It was boring. And there was a huge level of interest from overseas with this minimal sound that they were doing. And of course, with my musical background, I felt like this might be fresh. But since the label is mine, not funded by anybody, so I was able to, and I still am, able to produce and make and release and music that I feel is good, and that's the power that I have. My balance in like my workflow and production and what should be released and when I should be making music, I don't have a concrete system. I'm not unique, but I'm one of the few that actually started late in the game professionally, number-wise, year-wise. And I also started with a family. So I had a landscaping business. And if you go through my discog, all my music, all my production tells the story. It's clear. Okay, this guy was like, you know, doing this, doing that. He did this, he had sadness in his life, and there was birth, there was children, and you can tell by listening to the music. That's my biggest inspiration, is my life for the music. I never had that luxury of setting a schedule or whatever. I usually would make music like after the kids went to bed, and I would work until, and I do have tendency to work fast. So I would make sketches of different things, ideas in my head or whatever, and then close that. And the next time I come back, then I would start to finish the sketches. I would go back and then like fill them in and stuff. That's my creative process. Since I came to Three Dots, to the facility, because I had no clue, as there is not much media propaganda going on. I see why, because it's an arts, like community center, I would say, from first looks. And it's beautiful, it's interesting, it's very tantalizing mentally. Once again, I'm honored to be here, and I'm just looking forward to see how the night, how it unfolds and stuff. But Three Dots definitely gets three thumbs up, and I'll also include that in my Google review.